Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Indeed. That cutscene made it very obvious that I'm wearing something really mismatched right now in terms of color. So after this, we really gotta go find the dye armor person.
Swallow the inclination. Once I close this shambles down, you won't see me till next week.
My sister saw where this one beggar buried some gold coins.
Regis?
We've no time to lose. It's not far from what the
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
It's right here. Oh, whoa. All your ravens are here already.
We shall talk later. Let's find Detlaff. We're close. I can feel it.
It can't be that easy.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
In broad daylight?
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Creepy.
He here? Sense him?
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Where's the toy shop owner?
Let's look around.
Doesn't even seem like this shop is in operation. It's closed during broad daylight. Eviction notice. Due to the non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Beauclair orders the tenant Ulrich de Samp to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court. Bailiff Victor Lemaire. Ulrich de Samp. 7 days. But we don't know how long ago they got this eviction notice.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
They are, aren't they? The ones hanging from the ceiling. Even though a toy shop, toys are something that bring joy to people. But when we see an abandoned one, it's kind of scary.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Excuse me, Regis.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Yes.
Nice little trinket.
I bet I never had any toys growing up.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Used and then forgotten for all of time.
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
There is an upstairs portion, but there's also another room here. Letter to the shopkeeper. Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long time, I have been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mommy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him, when he will earn some, and once he nearly hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear, and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It will be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I am little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination. But so what? I would love it very much. Isa. Well, I wonder if the guy ever got him a toy. There are so many here. I feel like there must be some that people don't want.
Attic, let's go.
Why are these toys just hanging here like that? Is it kind of like a device to check if people are coming here?
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Suspicious letter.
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Oh.
You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Just like how you're loyal to Detlaff.
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
But now somebody's threatening him with her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Well, remember the people that Detlaff was tasked to kill? It was all related to, like, the olden people of the Ducal Guard or something? So whoever's blackmailing him has to do with that. Which means...
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
This might be a political court thing. Maybe, because Anna Henrietta, not everybody likes her. Maybe they're trying to undermine her rule or something. Somehow.
Tools were used recently. Detlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
It's a valid question. Why is he fixing all these toys? Letters naming the beast's targets.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink.
Oh yeah, this is the letter that we saw in the vision when we drank the potion.
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Maybe. Dang it, he took the last name. I thought we would get the fifth name here.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Why would another vampire ask Detlaff to kill? If he has equal powers and strength, why would he not just kill the people himself? He doesn't want his identity to be revealed?
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlaff's innocence, clearly.
In the planning aspect, but not in the execution aspect.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlaff and I both.
Okay. I'm not sure about this plan. Obviously, Regis is very, very intent on wanting to save him. I don't know if we can, though. We also gotta report this whole thing to the Duchess, too. So Detlaff must have drawn this then, huh? She's human and she's still alive, so all this must have happened very recently.
Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression I do not enjoy your company. The truth is quite the opposite, in fact. However...
Yeah, I know. Detlaff's not likely to show up as long as I'm here. But 5 minutes won't hurt, will it?
I suppose not. I was wrong to press you to go. You wish to ask something?
Yeah, just chilling out.
Been meaning to ask you, how'd you and Detlaff meet?
A somewhat uncomfortable subject.
I'm all ears and I got time.
As you well know, during my teething years I had a spell during which I abused blood. Among vampiric youth I was, all false modesty aside, rather popular. I ran with the plasma crowd. I made a great many acquaintances, one of whom was Detlaff. But our paths soon diverged. You see, our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers. Blood-guzzling contests, that sort of thing. Let's turn into bats and terrify the ladies. Detlaff thought it all foolish. He was right, of course. Though I only came to understand this later.
Sorry, just can't imagine you as a young vampire rabble-rouser, renegade, punk.
You know of our exceedingly long lifespans. They allow us plenty of time to change. I, for one, thank the gods for that.
Now he's all, get off my lawn.
Just wondering, what if Detlaff doesn't show?
He'll show.
Tell me, how's this work? When I need a short answer, concise, quick, you're likely to give me a scholarly lecture. But when I could use some details, elaboration, all I get is a few grunts. What's that about?
Allow me to explain. When speaking of facts, tangible matters, I do indeed strive to express myself precisely and at length. However, when our discussions center on affairs of the intuition or things vampiric, my utterances are indeed towards the taciturn. For even the longest discourse would not allow me to explain to my interlocutor any issue of this purview satisfactorily. Therefore, I repeat.
Oh my god.
Detlaff will show. Sooner or later.
Okay, I'm not a vampire. I trust your vampirely instincts.
Take care, Regis.
I'll go report back to Anna Henrietta first. Or maybe we can put her off for like 20 years. I like how the suspicious letter explicitly said that Detlaff had 3 days to make the kills. But by our count, the Corvo Bianco waiting, the waiting for the bank for a full week. I'm pretty sure we've been in Toussaint for like a full month already, but yet the 3 days still hasn't finished passing yet. Oh, look at that! The dye people are right across the street. Wonderful. Where are they on the map? Right here. Dye merchant, seller of dyes. It's just that the icon doesn't appear until you get close to the person. So that's the one thing.
Hey! Don't you step on me!
You have a very broad definition of people stepping on you.
What dye shall it be, sir? Aquamarine? Ashen white?
I don't know, what do you have?
Fine, show me what you got.
I have quite a good bit already. If I want to dye a full set, I'm guessing I'll need maybe 3 or 4 or 5. Dye remover, I got a lot of that. Pink? Okay, what do you have that I don't have? You have gray, turquoise, I got that. Brown, green. Well, maybe the best way for me to do this is to get out of here first.
Gotta go. So long.
And maybe we'll look into our own inventory. I figured this out. Last time, I couldn't get the preview going on right, but it's because, for example, if I do this here. Yeah, this part only works with keyboard. It doesn't work with mouse, unfortunately. So that's how we see the preview here. Red actually looks pretty good. I kinda like it. Full red though, that might be a little bit too much. Just the armor might be good. Pants. Well, let's check out some of the other colors first. Purple. I feel like we've been wearing grays and greens a lot, so if possible, I'd really like to move away from the colors just to be a little bit different. Orange, I'm not a big fan of. No. Gray, that's grayer than what we are usually. It's grayer than my hair. We got the blue here. Not sure if I want the boots dyed. Pants dyed might be good though. Anyway though, I am trying to move away from the blue. No, this is too green. Pink? Not horrible, I would say. Yellow. Ooh, yellow reminds me of Toussaint. I don't know why. Maybe because the feathers on the knights' helmets, a lot of times it's yellow. Is this brown? I mean, my pants are basically... my boots are regularly brown already, aren't they? Oh, they aren't. If we want to dye the full set, we need 4 pieces. But I don't think we necessarily need every single piece to be dyed, because that might look a little bit too wacky too. Why don't we try going for a red color scheme? We have 3 here, and I don't know how much the merchant has. Yeah, so can I just put it on top, or do I have to use the dye remover first? I don't know. Guess I'll try it like this. I used it, but I'm still blue. Oh no, it's red. Maybe that's a bug. Okay. This actually doesn't look half bad though, because if you try putting on more red here... See, that might be a bit too much with the pants being red too. Boots being red. I do like the gloves being red. Yeah? How's that? And then... I wish it was a darker red on the boots, because now it kind of seems like... it kind of seems orangey almost. Maybe there's something else I can do for that? Brown? Hey, this might be good. Yeah, brown boots. I like it more than the red boots. The color is just a little bit too light for me. I don't imagine we'll be doing any sort of, like, rainbow coloring. Yeah. Okay, why don't we... gray... why don't we go with the brown boots then? Not too big of a change. Okay. Well, in the end, I didn't need to come back to this guy at all.
What dye shall it be, sir? Aquamarine? Ashen white?
Fine, show me what you got.
I do want to see what I can buy from you, though. Interestingly enough, you don't actually have red. Every color you have here, I have already, right? I think so. Oh, then I didn't really need you after all. Hey, look at that. Pretty striking, isn't it?
Gotta go. So long.
Were the good prophet Lebioda lively and spry, from me he would everything buy.
Really? Kind of reminds me of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Advice, Witchman. If you've no reason to live, live to spite others.
I wouldn't say that's bad advice. This is a little bit different than what we usually work with, but we'll see.
His friend, that crooner who came with him before, he was in a very close comity with our Duchessa.
You guys are so gossipy. Lady, keep walking. She's literally stopping just to gossip about me. And Dandelion. Yeah, I feel like this red, we can work with it. Pretty striking.
Somehow the work's uphill both ways today.
Have you ever been?
Okie dokie. Is there anything else we want to do in Beauclair besides report to the Duchess? That is level 42 again. But I do want to finish up the lower level stuff first. Big feat to fill. Maybe we'll do one more round of Gwent here? Who's the closest? Master. There's a Gwent here. The innkeeper? Okay, we can do that. There's someone here who needs Gwent too. Okay. Yeah, let's head for that person there. Which one is it? Ah! Sorry. Wow. It's one big castle, and then the peasant villages, kind of just beneath. Because the lords are, you know, they're better than you, and they've got to be more elevated than you, blah 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 blah. You'll never find the castle on lower ground than the peasant villages, huh?
What can I do?
The higher elevation you are, the richer you are. Is that a rule that generally holds? Harbor Gate.
The hussie's got a waist thin as a rod, but her bum could fit a pack of hounds.
Very gossipy herbalist. When laying the stones of the defensive walls surrounding Hauteville, the inhabitants of Beauclair had no inkling how much their city would eventually grow. The mushroom-like expansion of San Sebastian and the Port District forced Beauclair's residents to knock through an additional passageway to facilitate the circulation of traffic between the capital's districts. Some even called for the walls to be torn down altogether. For what they had to fear, with their town protected by the bravest knights errant the world has ever known. Ha ha ha. What do they mean by mushroom-like expansion? Like little hubs start popping out of the sides of the city? I guess? There's a lot of people here. I wonder which place is the most populous in all of the Witcher world.
I lent you coin for one.
There's a lot of people in Toussaint here, but I would imagine there's more poor people in Welonz. So maybe overall there's more people in Welonz.
Kiss a dog's ass.
Hey, that's rude. That's rude. Hauteville. So this is the Richard place in Toussaint, in Beauclair. Henri Gras Square. Oh, while we're in town, where's the art gallery? I don't know how to get back there. If I see it, maybe I'll recognize it.
Turn back a river with a rod.
Okay.
Sit, drink.
Nice tune.
By the
Nice
prophet's
tune.
wounds, a witcher.
Where are you hearing the nice tune? Oh. Usually when Geralt has subtitles in the middle like that, that's like important, right?
Night, love, and wine counsel no half-hearted.
Don't hear the tune though. The Adder and Jules Winery. It's a winery.
I'm to have a little sister. I'm to have a little sister.
Were the good prophet Lebioda lively and spry from everything by.
Did you always use that line? We haven't been here before. This is a wine place. Whoa, this place is kind of fancy. Maybe that's a nice tune. Whoa, this is a high-end restaurant. Maybe the first of its kind I've ever seen. Old pamphlet that I've read already. Oh, this is the one that hates on Anna Henrietta. That's what I was thinking about before too. Not everybody likes her. Oh. Did we read every single word here? All you have to do is go to Beauclair and kill 5 people in a specific way. 5 unimportant souls for the woman you love. You will shortly receive a letter with the first name and instructions. You have 3 days to perform the killing. If you do not succeed, instead of the next letter, you will receive a finger of your beloved. I want to say, hey, maybe it's just some random person's finger, but vampires probably can tell if it's actually the person's finger or not. Count Crespi called himself a knight, but spat in the face of chivalry. That's why he should not die with a sword in his hand, but atone for his dishonor on the town pillory. He was a rogue and he should die a rogue's death. You did well with Count Crespi. Oh, he's being monitored too. He got what he deserved. Now it's time for Ramon Dulac. That idiot thought he was smarter than a new penny, always issuing his judgments, which broke people's futures and necks. He was a fool and should die like a fool, alone with no weapon in a dark alley with a broken neck. Count de la Quale committed the basest of acts out of his love for money. He tore to shreds the hearts of those who trusted him. That is why you will cut him to pieces and attach the coin pouch accompanying this letter to his body. Oh, they became friends, but then he got this letter saying he's gotta kill him. So he did. Your penultimate victim is Milton de Peyrac-Peyran. He who should have shown valor in the defense of the innocent turned out to be the greatest coward of the Beauclair knighthood. That is why he must die like a coward. You will kill him during the tournament. When the hare hunt commences in the ducal gardens, Milton will be the hare. He will escape like a coward. Then you will hunt him down and kill him, just like a hunter kills a coward. Reading all this, it definitely feels like the person writing it. He personally feels like he's dispensing justice. I mean, I guess maybe that would make Detlaff feel better. But the letter made him kill his own friend, so I don't think so. Oh, by the way,
good prophet Lebio, lively and spry.
I think we didn't read Bootblack. The young Bootblack, whose name Geralt never learned, was an extremely charming scamp in that cheeky, lovable rascal, street urchin sort of way. He also demonstrated striking entrepreneurial flair, so much so, in fact, that it got him into trouble at times. Geralt saved him from one such scrape by fending off a group of men intent on giving him a thorough tanning. The bootblack had done his share to deserve this, having spilled his wastewater in front of their shop every day in an attempt to muddy more shoes and drive more customers his way. Not illegal. Regis. This is a long one. We haven't read it for quite a while, right? Geralt's encounter with the White left him with the ingredient Regis needed to brew Resonance, the potion. Once he delivered, however, he learned there was still one more thing missing, the blood of a higher vampire. Geralt thought this would prove no trouble until Regis explained only the blood of a vampire in a highly aggravated state would do. They thus would need to invoke maddening bloodlust in Regis, who had abstained from that vampiric vice for years. Regis brought Geralt to Tesham Mutna. This grim place had been used by vampires ages ago to raise humans like cattle. Geralt later said even the air in that place smelled of pain and fear. Regis could not vouch for how he would handle the upcoming ordeal and had Geralt lock him in a hanging cage, from which he was to watch as Geralt butchered. Having placed bait to lure out monsters, Geralt began his slaughter. Blood flowed at Tesham Mutna once again, and Regis nearly went mad with desire. In the end, the two friends came to possess the blood of a higher vampire, in a state of aroused fury. Geralt imbibed the resonance potion Regis had prepared, allowing him to see a fragment of the day Detlaff had committed his most recent murder. The trail led the friends to the shuttered-up toy shop where Detlaff had been staying. Sadly, our heroes did not find Detlaff at home. They did not leave empty-handed, however. After searching the shop, Geralt found a letter which revealed Detlaff was being blackmailed. The blackmailers had kidnapped his lover, Renawed, and threatened to torture her if he did not do so as they said. Thus, Detlaff had killed the targets they designated. After a short consultation, Geralt and Regis decided to split up. Regis was to wait for Detlaff, while Geralt would go to Anna Henrietta and report on the investigation's progress. I'm not sure how much we want to tell her because the investigation is still ongoing right now. And I kind of wonder if Detlaff left the stuff here so that we can find it on purpose and know that he's being blackmailed.
Greetings and welcome, sir. Toussaint is home to the best wines in the world, and I've the best wines in Toussaint.
Best of the world then, huh?
Show me what you got. See if something catches my eye.
Lots of good wine. And cheese. 700! Oh damn, this guy's kinda poor. See, I'm telling you, the wine industry, it's getting saturated these days. Don't worry, I'll be draining your finances even more here.
Care for a round of Gwent?
My prices are the best this side of the Yaruga.
I got Skellige Storm last time. Where is it? Skellige Storm. Reduces the strength of all range and siege units to 1. Ooh. Range and siege? Really depends on what my opponent has. What about me? Range and siege. Range? Range? Siege? Range, range. Range. Siege. Nah, it's okay right now. I'll just leave it alone. Oh, this guy's Skellige too. I guess that's the best way to learn. Be Skellige, face against Skellige. Scorch, Commander's Horn. Young Berserker, Gondor Dim, Gondor Dim. Burna Bran, Medic. Light Longship, Muster. Shield Maiden. War Longship, Type Bond, Hjalmar. Well, we have a Young Berserker this time, but we don't have anything to activate it with. Burna Bran is a medic. Could be good. Shield Maiden? I'd rather wait for Saris. Yeah, because one Shield Maiden alone doesn't really do too much here. I mean Berserker though, if I don't have Ermion, this is kinda useless too. Yeah, let's take away the Berserker. What'd I get? This? Who is that? Clanon Crate Warrior, Type Bond. Better trade numerically, but it really depends on if we see Ermion or the Marjoram card later on. Well, we have Muster here, and we have Muster here. Both ranged. Scorch? Yeah, okay, let's just do this. $12-0. Light Longship. 12-12. Now what if I scorch everybody? I just call it a day. I don't know if I wanna... Right now? Oh, I still have the Shield Maiden here. Are there any ways for me to get new cards? I don't have any spies. This just brings it back to the deck from the graveyard. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to get new cards, right? Maybe I'll just waste the time a little bit. Everybody's a 4, so don't use Scorch. War Longship? That's Tight Bond. But you're alone for now. Ooh, if I put down this one and then use Commander's Horn, that's a lot. That would be a lot. Do I wanna commit so early though? I don't know. 16, 18. Kinda wanna save Burna Bran for later on. It is a medic. These two are Type Bond too. Let's. I only have 2. So Gondor Dim is actually a little bit better. Oh. Oh. That's an interesting choice. Why would you not put it here? Because that's what I was thinking of doing anyway. 44-24. Shield Maiden? Dude, it's like the same stuff on the battlefield. The same kind of cards. I could use Scorch to get rid of that, but then that would open up myself for Scorching too. I'm doing better than him right now, so I don't think I want to rock the boat too much. Next round? I gotta think about what I want to do next round too. Tight Bond? I can't Tight Bond this with anything though. I got these two. I definitely feel like I overcommitted this time, so I think I want to make sure I win this first round here. Can I really make sure though? I'll Scorch. Hoping you don't have Scorch. Oh. Okay. I'm hanging in here. Now I have Burna Bran, the medic. Who can I bring back? Not too much. It's all the same kind of crap. They have 6 cards. I have 5. If I put everything back into... Hold on. I wish I could use Burna Bran to bring back Gondor Dim or something, and then and then somehow get the cards again from my deck? But I can't, right? Because this would put everything in my deck to begin with, so I can't bring back Gonter Dim. Oh man. Okay, let's just put down some war longships. And maybe Hjalmar? Berserker. We still haven't seen that card in action properly. Oh! 14! Wow. Oh, so that card goes here. +1 to all units in the row, except itself. Transformed Vildkarl. Saw them fight once in my life, and once was enough. Dang. 14. Hjalmar. Can I win this though? I'm a little bit unsure, but I gotta commit. Oh! What? You're gonna lose. What are you doing? I guess he's okay with that. Not sure what they had in the 4 cards there. Well, thank you.
I'm to have a little sister. I'm to
Olaf.
have a little sister.
I don't remember who Olaf is. Somebody important or just some random guy?
Est flows in the veins of
Well, that's one more Gwent card down. Now we have 10 out of 19. Slowly making progress here. Maybe what I want to try doing next is look around for the art gallery. I don't know where it is.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy
Oh.
your
Where you
tickets
step.
now, available from me alone.
It's right here.
Watch where you step.
Thank you for your help. Laputa reward you with copious offspring.
Like I said to the other guy, unfortunately, I don't think that's a thing that'll happen. How lucky of me. Looking for this, and it was right here. Oh, it's still covered up. Oh.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Behold, the famous Reginald Aubrey. The man with the donkeys. Determination.
He must have been breathtaking. Truly. I would so have loved to meet him.
Bah, a statue like any other. A nude chap, nothing extraordinary.
And the genitals? Overblown, most certainly.
We came in with the group at the same time.
Well,
It looks like we got some kind of bonus, but how do I see what that is?
them.
You must
The bonus. It doesn't say it here.
to stroke a stranger,
The power of Reginald.
even if it is just a statue.
But I can't see what it is. Oh well, I'm sure it's doing something good for me. That's all that matters.
But as a friend, him you would find.
Okay, well lovely, lovely.
Aubrey has returned.
That was really the end of my Beauclair bucket list, so why don't we just get back to a fast travel point now and maybe head off somewhere. The Grand Place, right behind us. Wine Wars is something that's gotta be completed, but there's so many parts to that. And I think last time when we left off at that quest, basically we found some clues that there was some kind of sabotage going on, but was it really done by the other party? We don't really know just yet. There was a man and a woman. Oh! Oh, what did I click on? San Sebastian? It's not quite where I meant to be. Accidental click. Let's get over to... We gotta worry about this too. There's so much to do. Not that. Vermentino. If I want to get to the Vermentino Vineyard, the closest fast travel point would be... I mean, there's not really that many places that close by. What about this? Should I just check this out since it's around here? Now it's pitch black. Right, the green marker. We've been here already, since we have a marker. But we never got the treasure. Whoa! Oh, whoa!
Come on!
There's somebody on the tree! I don't need Iriden. Journal of a Desperate Man. Most of the pages are filled with professions of love made to a woman named Charlotte. Entries are chaotic, undated. Okay, what the heck is that sound? Charlotte Cutterin is the love of my life. When she is not near me, I burn with longing. I suffocate with loneliness. I suffer the worst possible torment. How can I make her understand that I, not Albert, am her destiny? I have found a solution. The witch from Lynx Crag. She will help me end my heart's agony. I shall now have to tighten my belt several notches, but I have purchased a magic elixir from the witch. She said, if I convince my beloved to drink it, I will be able to forget my problems forever. I sold the rest of my possessions and purchased jewels to give Charlotte when I propose. Gods, soon now, she shall be mine. That's a pretty vague statement. That could mean anything. As the witch instructed, I mixed the elixir with wine. I prepared a small picnic near the chapel in Cutterin Manor. My beloved agreed to meet and talk to me, but though she drank my enchanted Estes, still, she refused my proposal. She also spouted some nonsense about only becoming my wife when the jewels I gave her grow into grapevines. She fell into a strange, hysterical mood and buried my present with her bare hands by their family chapel. Perhaps I need to wait until the elixir takes effect? Ah, I remember Charlotte now. Gods, curses upon that cruel witch. She cheated me. She betrayed... The next day, I went to Cutterin Manor to see Charlotte, but instead, a woodland monstrosity had taken over the entire property. So that is the end to my heart's suffering the foul enchantress spoke of. The elixir brought about the death of my beloved. But death shall not separate us. I am ready to die, to live with her for all eternity. I shall hang for my sins, for love, for Charlotte. Ah, I remember this one. This is the place where we found the spriggan at the manor, and then the lady, her diary said something like, oh, I love a man named Albert, but this other guy keeps trying to bother me. So I saw him again, and I told him, I will love you when the thing I buried into the ground starts sprouting up vines. Yeah, right here. Becoming my wife when the jewels I gave her grow into grapevines. But little did she know, the wine she got from this guy, she turned into the spriggan. Oh my god. Damn. The suffering of young Francois. Albert. Charlotte. Oh. Don't trust witches. It's just like Gondro Dim. The wording is always so crucial with these magical spells. Hey, what is making that noise? The whole manor! Every single person there died too, right? Not just Albert or Charlotte. So dark in here. Maybe I should make it daytime first? I can't see very well. And it's less scary too, finding a body during morning time. We gotta find the jewels. This is his house, but it's locked. His jewels are hidden among the rocks. In the manor itself, near the sunflower seeds.
My, do I
Geralt
ever
of
feel like
Rivia,
doing absolutely nothing.
We are your debtors eternal.
Right, we saved them here from the spriggan.
Smell that?
Oh,
Welcome
what?
to Toussaint.
Wow. That random little spot in the ground? This guy's
From
staring right at me
buds to
take it.
buds. A marvelous process.
Yeah, I remember this place. Cause back here, near the beginning of the place, there was the wheelbarrow with two corpses. Probably Charlotte and Albert. Oh, they took it away. I thought it was here before. Well, they must have. They don't want random dead bodies lying around the place. I suppose things are like this for a reason. Everybody died because of that guy. And by the end of it, he was still obsessing over her too. My gosh, my dude, you gotta learn to let it go. Okay. That's Cutter and Manor. Oh, but there was also a monster nest around here. Maybe that's what was making the noise. Let's go get that too, since we're in the area. Roach, do you want to take me for a ride over there?
Whoa there, Roach.
I feel like the red. It's pretty good, isn't it? I like it more than the blue we had before. Because the blue seemed kind of half-ass, with just one armor dyed. But the red doesn't really give off the same feeling.
Whoa!
Oh, we're back here again. Is it about to thunder? The weather seems to be changing. Now what kind of monster are we looking at? Giant centipedes! No! No!
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh, there's multiple. I still have vampire oil right now. Insectoid? Tony Owl? Don't do that! Don't you get sick of doing that? Golden Oriole? There he goes. It missed me when it was aiming the little toxic sludge. Ooh! Ew, look, it's green inside. Oh, but only the cut-off section. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, one Orin. Is there something here? How do I get rid of these nests? Is there a way for me to get rid of it? Suddenly raining so hard. Okay, I killed the centipedes, but I don't see how to destroy the nest completely. Am I missing something here? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll meditate first. And I can try to get rid of the rain too. But the centipedes might come back. No. They're still here. And the marking is still here. Okay, it's kind of weird, but I guess there's really not too much we can do about it. I'm using Witcher senses right now and there's nothing. Well, that's fine. We know we actually did it, so. It kind of seemed like the place we went to for the photographer quest, though. So maybe that's why we can't do anything with it. Let's get out of here, then.
Let's go!
Back to the fast travel point. And... Vermentino is what we want to work on. It's actually close by enough that we can walk over there. Good.
Come on, Roach.
We've solved 2 of 5 problems so far. But there's still 3 more. I think she mentioned that some people went missing, too.
Whoa!
Woo! Archospores. Insectoid? No, this is a cursed one. And we definitely need Golden Oriole here. My meditation earlier took away all my bonuses. How sad.
Not bad.
See, now we're in a place where we got these like little onion patches, and they can go all over the place. Gosh dang it. Oh, we gotta be careful about my health. Yeah, maybe we can kind of ice it a bit. Ugh. Thank you. Archospores appearing in people's vineyards. A little bit right here.
I do what they pay me to do. That's
Got
it.
the shivers.
Okay, so everyone's back here, and they can work. Good. That's one more problem. And they got plenty for me to loot too. Wonderful, wonderful. The next problem with the Vermentino Vineyard is not related to this, but we're in the area anyway. Why not? A Knight's Tales. A short distance from Castel Ravello, Geralt happened on a notice posted by Jacob, a lumberjack. The logger was in search of someone who had no fear of spells and could thus face a witch. This was the very description of the Witcher, no two ways about it. So it was no surprise that our hero took an interest in the notice and decided to visit Jacob. Jacob the woodcutter, looking for someone who can deal with a witch.
Down with a fever.
Fever? Oh my god. Letter from Augustin Tonnelly. Ladislas, they've robbed the barrels from our storehouse. We must prepare a new batch and quickly, efficiently. Read your instructions carefully. Chop down 8 chestnuts. Prepare planks from them as quick as you can. Then send the planks to be lied. Then find 12 acacias, chop them down, and remove the bark. We'll apply finish to the chestnuts as soon as they're back from bleaching. Don't let any lads go out to work alone. Send them out in twos at the least. I've heard those voracious yellow plants are liable to sprout up anywhere. They are a true bane, so be careful. Oh, these were the previous victims. Is that a new Pamperam too? Oh god.
Is it over then? Thank you, witches.
You're welcome. If they could pave the road with concrete or something, then that might not be as big as a problem, because no soil, no grasses, no archospore. But if it's like for crops, then they can't do that. They just gotta live with it. Or hire me